This $50 item is the most overlooked accessory. But why? Because it can help you do this and this. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how this is mounted, as well as compare with one of the more common accessories, which is this flash bracket or extension plate. If you really want to know how they are mounted and its tricks, this video should be quite fun. Let's start with the flash bracket. Now, this is called a flash bracket because photographers usually use this to mount their speed lights or flashlights on top of this. As you can see up close, there are actually two screw knobs over here. 1 and 2. And of course, the screw at the bottom to be able to tighten it. I'll be using my RS100 as the demo camera as I'm shooting with my A6400. So what you want to do is just to mount this at the bottom over here. And the other end, you will need a phone mount. And obviously, the back of the camera should be facing parallel towards the phone mount. Okay, here I have my S10 Plus. And this is how the setup on a flash bracket looks like. This is my main camera, and of course, the camera that's shooting the behind of the scenes. Now, one of the things to take note is also to clean up the camera of the mobile phone so that it doesn't leave any fingerprints. Sometimes you do see it in its footage itself. So one of the downsides of shooting the flash bracket is that you're able to see this extension plate over here. You can see from my image, it's quite prevalent over here, which is not the best looking footage. And in case you're curious, yes, this is the setup I have today. My A6400, the usual. Now, let's talk about the articulating arm. Now, this is also known as the articulating arm, as you're able to change directions and rotate it in almost very creative and different ways. If you see up close, these are two basically small ball heads for you to be able to adjust in whichever direction you need it to be. Now, there is one caveat though. Both of these cannot be tightened on their own. They can only be tightened through this knob over here. So you see, once I tighten it, I'm unable to move these two mini ball heads by themselves. Whether this is a positive or negative, it really depends on you. So let's take this thing apart. You want to put one end onto the camera base itself, and of course the other at its opposing side. And just like the extension plate, try to mirror it in such a way that you're able to see the screen of the camera. So here we have all set up. My mobile phone is actually videoing the screen that is on my Sony ZV-1 over here. And the handle is definitely much less visible compared with the extension plate. You can see as I take any photos over here, let's say I'm taking photos of the video of the grass, and can I show you all the settings that I changed to be able to take the photo. So when I move it around, it's actually really stable. Comparing with holding like two different devices such as my phone and this, it's going to be really shaky. Of course, needless to say, I can also turn around my camera to be able to show the front lens element of my Sony ZV-1. So yes, as I'm holding this, you can see I can move around and really show you how the camera looks like from another angle. Now that you've seen both the flash bracket and the extension mount compared, I'm sure you can agree that the extension arm is a much better option. Now, this particular extension arm costs about $14.99, which is basically 15 bucks. There are different brands of extension arms out there, but I think you can't go wrong with either of them. Just make sure they have good reviews. Now, most of them will also come with this clamp, which I'll recommend you to get. You're able to mount this on top of the bicycle railings or other places to be able to extend this extension arm from. This will definitely help you to be able to enhance your YouTube setup if you're shooting at home. Now, what I don't recommend you to get are smaller arms such as this. Now, these are definitely too small. As you can see, it does not give you this long distance which you will need between your camera and your mobile phone. So, what do you guys think about this accessory? Are you planning to get one? This has certainly changed how I video the back of my screen for me. If you guys have other recommendations or other accessories that you think I should check out, do leave it down in the comments below. The next video should be quite a treat. Remember this power bank? It's called the Tau Power Bank by Rolling Square. They're actually in the midst of getting their crowdfunding on Indiegogo for their version 2. I've actually wrote in and requested for a copy to be sent to me, and guess what? They have agreed. So I'll be doing a comparison between the version 1 and the version 2, so it's gonna be quite exciting. If not, see you guys in the next video.